and we created VLAN and we are happy that everything is okay like that. But imagine you have switch in first floor and second floor. Then how we will do? Example, we will have some department here and same department sitting in the second floor also. You are in the first floor. Let's take this scenario. I will take here 2 PC and means 2 department we can say there, and same department is sitting in the first floor, and this is the switch to switch we connected here. To make more clear, what I will do here, I will make different department like something. I can put some color so it will be easy to differentiate. I can say this is the sales guy you have in the first floor and also in the second floor. And then we have some different department, maybe the HR guys is sitting in the ground floor and also or first floor and also second floor. So what I say here, in both the places the same department is sitting. So how we will configure, we will see that one now. Like this we can say this is a first floor, switch 1 is in first floor, and this is a second floor, we can say switch 2. So now how we can configure, what we can do, we will see here. So by seeing this one you will say, okay, we are saying this example, this is a VLAN 10 or VLAN 100, any number we can take. Like I will say VLAN 10, this one. Name we will give as a sales, and IP schema we can use different for different VLANs. So example, I can use here 192.168.10.0/24 for VLAN 10, this one. So same thing you have here also. Here will be different, you can say here we will take as a 20 and here we will take as a different department, and the subnet also you will use different here. So like this you have here. So now how we can do configuration? The same thing what we done in our previous class we can do, but here we will have problem. What problem means? Not a problem, but we need to understand here this port where we will put this port, which is connecting between the switch to switch. This port you are putting in VLAN 10 because this is connected to VLAN 10 PC. This port you are putting in the VLAN 20 because they are connected to VLAN 20, and here you will put this as a VLAN 20, and these 2 ports you will put in VLAN 10. But this port where you put that data will go, that VLAN data will go. If you put this port, that is the switch port F0/5 here, F0/5 here in VLAN 10, only VLAN 10 traffic will go from here. VLAN 20 will not go. If you put VLAN 20, then VLAN 20 traffic will go, VLAN 10 traffic will not go. We need to send the both VLAN traffic, not only single VLAN traffic. So we will learn that one. But first let's try now. Let's configure and check that one. So we can take notepad and we can go here and we will say here like VLAN lab with 2 switch. We are using 2 switch, 2 switches we are using. So I will write here switch 1 configuration, enable config t host name SW1. Till here you know, right? We can create the VLAN. How we will create the VLAN? We will write VLAN and put the number and press enter, give name and give the name, whatever name we are planning. Then give space, write VLAN 20 and give name whatever name you want to give. Then you are in the switch 1, so you will check. You can select the multiple interface. You have 2 interface now, F0/1, F0/2. So we can write interface range F0/1-2. Like this we can select. Any doubt here? Interface range F0 by 1 and 2. These two interface, if I want to select, like a example, if I have some common configuration I need to put here in these two ports, one by one we can do, or you can put both same time. If you want to do the commands same time, then you can select this interface in the range. So you will select this way. You write interface range F0 by 1, first one, then last one, starting one and the last one you will select. So starting one F0 by 1 and last one is F0 by 2 only you have. So whatever is last one you will write -2. So with this one you select the multiple interface. Clear, right? Yeah, no, actually what I am saying, I want to put this port F0 by 1 and F0 by 2 in VLAN 10. So I can do one by one, but I can do both together. So if I want to do both together, then I can select the interface, multiple interface with the command range. Then we can write switch port. If you want to make this axis, we will use this command. Like before we did not use switch port mode axis. Then after that, switch port axis, which VLAN? VLAN 10. You understand this or any confusion here? Okay. You tell me for this one the configuration. What I need to write here. Here you have two port. One is 3. You can see here F0 by 3 and this is F0 by 4. So tell me the configuration. Interface range. Yes, F0 by 3-4. Okay, then yeah, yes, and this one we use for security purpose, so I will use this one. Then switch port axis VLAN 20 here. This is for VLAN 1. We can paste this configuration and we can check it is working or not. We can go here and we can paste here. If you see here, yeah, this one we did not do anything. We will do after some time. And no worries, even without IP also it will work, because we are not doing telnet or SSH. If you are doing telnet SSH, then you need IP compulsory. But now without IP also this lab will work, because you are not doing the telnet or SSH to this switch. So here I pasted, and you need to check here everything is good or not. If everything is not good here, like sometime you will have some error here. So now we check everything is good, no error, nothing here. So we need to do the configuration for the second switch also. So I can copy the same thing what I have here. I can paste here and we can modify here. So like I will say this is a switch 2. This is a switch 2. Then same thing we have VLAN 10 and 20, and here you have the port. What is the port? F0 by 2, and you can see F0 by 1. You can see here, right? This one F0 by 1. So 1 and 2 you have here. So 1 and 2, this one is in which VLAN? 20. So I will write here 20. Then you need to check this. You have this F0 by 4 and F0 by what you have here? 4 and 3. 3 and 4. So this is 3 and 4 only. But this is VLAN 10. So here you will put 10. And we can clear or any confusion? Yeah, because here what we are doing, we are taking this two port, like we need to check the port where it is. Like I can move like this, or if you confused, we can move somewhere like this and see here. This is F0 by 2 and F0 by 1, these two. 1 by 2, 0 by 1, 0 by 2. And this is 3 and 4. So that one only I wrote here. Cross check again. You feel difficult anything here, or you understand? No, here, yeah, actually you have one switch here, I do this configuration. We have one more switch here, we do that configuration. If you have one more switch, you will do that configuration also. How many switch you have, that many time you need to do this configuration. You will copy and you will paste inside this. See here, I will go here and I will paste here. This is a switch to configuration. This is separate configuration we done before, and now this is separate configuration we do now. This one for the above switch. So both switches are different, so you need to do configuration in both the switches. So now this we put in the VLAN 20, this one we will put in the VLAN 10, and this one we can say this is VLAN 10, this is VLAN 20. So what we say, in the first floor you have one department, sales, and you have two computer. In the first floor you have another department, that is marketing department, you have two computer here. And this one we done, and same thing you have in the second floor. So depending upon how the cables are connected, we do this configuration. Now if you remember, we told same VLAN will work, different VLAN will not work. So let's assign some IP here. If you remember, we told 10 dot something we will use for VLAN 10. So I will put the label here like 192.168.10.1. This one I can put inside the computer. I will go here. I will put here. Gateway we don't have here, so I can use only this one, 10.1, and here I can put 10.2, and we can paste this here. Then I can do here 10.3, because same VLAN will have the same subnet IP as whatever we put here, we are using the same thing. I go here, I put here. Okay, 10.1, 10.2, 10.3, 10.4. Then we will do this one. So here we will write 20.1. We can assign this to the computer. Then I will do to next PC also 20.2. Then here I will say like 20.3. And this will be 20.4. Okay, so just we assign the IP. So now I can take this PC and I can try to ping this one. So I will write here ping 192.168.10.2. So from this PC I am pinging this PC. So both are working. They are in the same VLAN, so they will work, and they are connected to the same switch. Okay, they are connected to the same switch also, so they will work. So what we say here, now this one, okay, yeah, but it will not work currently. It should ping, it should work, but it will not work because this port is in which VLAN? By default it is in VLAN 1. You remember, by default all the ports are in the VLAN 1. So they are going to carry the traffic of VLAN 1 only here. Here they are going to carry only VLAN 1 traffic. But here we have VLAN 10. So what we need to do, if we want to make the communication, we have one option. We can put this port, this is F0 by 5. Put this port in VLAN 10, then VLAN 10 traffic will go. If you make here VLAN 10, how VLAN 10 means same like here what we are doing in this one. F0 by 5 you can say like this, and here you put VLAN 10 here, and same thing here, then only VLAN 10 traffic will go, but VLAN 20 will not work. If you do VLAN 20 here and here, then only VLAN 20 traffic will go, VLAN 10 will not go. And this is not practical solution. We cannot do like this, right? When these guys are communicating, you will change here. And again, when these guys are communicating, you will change here. This is not practical. So for that situation, what we will do, we will use trunk. We will make this interface as a trunk here and here. So trunk is going to carry the multiple VLAN traffic. So how we will make trunk? Simple, just you will go under that interface. Here F0 by 5, you will go to F0 by 5 here, and you will write here switch port mode trunk. With this command you make the trunk. So here I will write, here you will go and write interface F0 by 5, whatever the interface you have, then switch port mode trunk. Same command, because here also we are using same port, so same thing we can put in this switch also. Here also I can go, I can do that one. Interface F0 by 5, interface F0 by 5, switch port mode trunk. So how we can check the port become trunk or not? If you remember, this one we use show VLAN brief to get the VLAN detail. With this command we will see we have this VLAN, these ports are in that VLAN. We created VLAN 10 and that VLAN is having these two ports. We created one more VLAN, VLAN 20, and give this name and these two ports. And how we can check we have trunk or not? We write show interface trunk. This command used to check the trunk. Do we have any trunk port in this one or not? Why we use trunk? To carry the multiple VLAN traffic. If you press enter, you can see we have the port F0 by 5. This is manually we configure trunk. That's why you have on. And this is a protocol we are using to do the trunk. Encapsulation 802.1q. And the status of the switch is trunk. And what is native VLAN? By default we have the native VLAN 1. So in this port they allow all the VLAN. Currently you have VLAN 1, 10, 20. We have here VLAN 1. We created 10 and 20. Now it will start working. If you ping 1.4, it will start working 10.4. And it will work 10.5 you don't have, right? 10.3 you will have, so it will work with 10.3 also. Let me show you. And but it will not work the other VLAN 20 dot something will not work because that is different VLAN. it is working 10.3. So same VLAN will work. If you try to ping like here 192.168.20.1, it will not work because they are different VLAN.